Been in my zone, feel it still in my spirit, I've been on my own. Still just living my legend till my day's gone. Still been feeling grateful just for making it home. Giving me grace, feelings of God, let's give him some love. Giving me space, hold the applause, just give me a hug. If I said that I would catch you, would you fall for me? If you ain't heard from me lately, would you call for me? I'm in this ride like wow, I really came from nothing. I remember days, it was pain and suffering. Making it to brighter days was my main discussion. Now I'm making music daily and they saying they love it like wow. I came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing. Nipsey Hussle prolific, always knew I was gifted. Bumping Midnight Marauders, but serving biscuits for tips. And I hated having employment, started rapping in cafes and they would call me a poet. They tried to call me the savior, tried to call me the one. I called me the son, asking for help was calling they bluff. Calling me from a higher power, never give up. I looked inside the mirror, realizing that I got us, it was us. Cause it was us the whole time. People come and go, but it was us the whole time. It was us the whole time. People come and go, but I came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing. Leave the past in the past, but remember all. Even when I could've crashed, I considered y'all. Who I am, I get something, I'ma split it all. I seen it all, I did it all, I said it all. Back on the wall, I didn't fall, I stayed involved. And I'ma ride, that's if you call, no string attached. And when we shine, we all recline. I'm leaning back from out the mud, just like it was, let's bring it back. You came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing.
Salute to everybody that's in the building. I appreciate you coming through. Diamond Shooter, NY Nikki, Lola Montana. You know the shit. Appreciate y'all all. And for the rest of those that's in the building, I ain't typing the chat yet. Salute to y'all too. Appreciate y'all for being in the building. What's going on with everybody? I found something to do with this shit. I swear. This shit grow too fast. 3 months ago, I had waves. Now I got a goddamn afro. This shit is crazy. Definitely hit that like button. Go subscribe to Kitty so she can get her StreamYard on. So she can stop yelling on everybody else shit and go ahead and start cursing motherfuckers out on her own shit. Help sis get live. That girl Montana, you know what it is. I don't know what my man's Cuba at. Matter of fact, let me call him. I'm gonna call him live in front of everybody, see what his excuse is. He gonna lie and say I sent him the wrong link or some shit. Watch. It's fucking Fridays, huh? Talk your ish, but in a good vibe way. You know what I'm saying? You can talk your shit, just make sure it's in a good vibe way. Yeah, it was good.
I'm trying to log in right now. My shit went down for a second. I'm putting the thing in right now.
Are you putting the code in right now?
Yeah, I'm putting the WAC.
So y'all hear him. Y'all hear him. He live. I'm live, and he. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear him say he putting the code in right now. So if he take longer than you know what's up. Well, we live.
I'll be there right now.
All right, that's a fact. But yeah, man, over here in New Jersey, if you live in New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania area, bro, we had like 3 earthquakes today. Well, I felt 3 tremors. I felt 3 different times on 3 different occasions. I felt motherfucking earth moving. I'm looking at my groceries just got delivered, and I ordered a couple of 6 packs of these and shit. I look in the kitchen on the floor, and the goddamn soda doing like this. What the fuck? They said it's more color. Suge, salute, sis. How you doing, sis? They said there's more earthquakes coming. That's crazy. 3 in one day is enough for me. 3 in one day. And this Elizabeth, New Jersey, we barely get one every 20 years or some shit. 3 in one day, something wrong. Shit ain't right. Word up. Cuba must be trying to type that shit in Spanish or something. Ain't no way in hell. I appreciate the like. I appreciate the like, love. Hey, Suge, I appreciate you, sis. I told you got to come join this panel one day so we can talk our shit. It's a perfect time, too. Fridays. Talk your shit Fridays. You know what I mean? We can build, you know what I'm saying? We talk our shit, we laugh, but talk your shit in a good and positive way. Good vibes only. You can talk your shit, but just be, you know what I'm saying? Be trying to have fun. Don't be up here trying to disrespect nobody or, you know what I'm saying, belittle nobody, no shit like that. We up here to have fun and talk your shit Fridays. Come up here and talk your shit. I dropped the link in the chat. If you on YouTube, behind the bar, salute.
What up, man?
How you?
How you been, bro?
Yeah, I'm relaxing, BDB.
Okay. I just subscribed to you yesterday, man. I didn't really know you had a channel like that. I seen somebody share your shit, so I came and subscribed, man.
I appreciate it, bro. Trust me, it's all love. How you been, though?
Man, I'm Gucci, man. I'm Gucci. I can't complain.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I see you back on your shit.
What's the topic, man?
Hey, you talk your shit Fridays, you know what I'm saying? Come up here, we just want to have good vibes, not talk your shit in a bad way, like come up here to curse nobody out. Christy, salute, but talk your shit, come up here, laugh and giggle. You know what I'm saying? You smoke, you drink. You behind the bar anyway, so I know you got a drink, nigga.
Yeah, man. You know I'm always lit, man. But I'm out here getting to the bag right now.
I got a little bar set up. My shit ain't like yours. You got the big bar. I got the, you know what I'm saying? I got the little bitty bar set up.
What you sipping on?
Right now I'm sipping on a motherfucking Pepsi. But I got some I got some Rosado over there. I got some Moscato over there. I got some Rosé over there. I got some shit over there.
You gotta put some rubber in that Pepsi.
I don't drink. That shit is just for show, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you on here stunting, man? That's your girl shit, bro.
Nah, this is my crib. My girl don't live here.
Oh, okay. You a bachelor?
Man, my you know what I'm saying? My shorty in the audience, but I live by myself though. Me and my son. Me and Lavelle got this us.
Keep it that way, man. Keep it that way, you heard?
Yeah. I mean, crazy. My birthday coming up, so I'll be getting a little tweaking on my birthday.
You a Taurus?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm the end of May.
Okay, that's what it is, man. That's what it is.
Cool.
Yeah. Yo, what up, man?
What's going on, cool?
Nothing much. I was having a great day until I just came in this motherfucker.
Well, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong.
Nah, I'm just seeing what the fuck's going on. It seems gonna be 6 for 6 today.
6 for 6?
Yeah, 6 for 6. I'm gonna just stay quiet for now.
I was talking about the fucking little earthquakes that we had today, cool.
Yeah, we had 2 of them motherfuckers.
We had 3.
What fucking word's gonna end? There's too many goddamn snitches and too many fucking rats out here.
Hey, listen, I don't know.
Hey, yo, where you was at when the earthquake happened, Black?
I was sitting in my room, bro. I turned around and saw all my groceries on the floor shaking and shit. I got up and ran out the house to make sure the house wasn't falling the fucking apart. You know, we live in the hood, so these motherfucking houses, I don't give a fuck how nice you got it looking on the inside. Them motherfuckers all look like they about to fall apart outside.
Oh, wow. Nigga, I was at jury duty in the courthouse and shit, and the whole building started shaking.
Oh, nigga, they put you on jury duty?
Yeah, you know, I'm a good kid. You know what I mean? So
I'm a good kid too. I ain't never been to prison, but when I go there, they be like, "Nah, nigga, you look like you gonna," you know what I'm saying? Like you'll fuck this whole case up. We ain't fucking with you. You know what I mean? They tell me send me right home.
They get me like every 3 to 4 years. They get my black ass, yo.
Yeah, you a good Samaritan out this motherfucker.
I get a whole $9 a day. You heard?
Well, don't let them see your YouTube channel, nigga. They ain't bringing you up there no more. You feel me?
That's a fact, yo. But I'm about to drop down, man. I just came to let you know I subscribe to you, man.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. Hey, cool, my brother. You tell me what's going on, bro, because you know I don't be knowing what the fuck going on.
I don't fuck with that dirt bag.
Oh, you on behind the bar. You don't fuck with
I don't fuck with him. Every time he got beef or something, he always go on other shows just to start some shit. That's why I said 6 for 6.
This guy said 6 for 6.
Shit, what's going on, everybody? What the fuck good? Lola.
Hey, cuz, what's going on, TB? It's my family down there.
Yeah, I'm seeing the
join us on Facebook. Hey, cuz, hit that like button. Show some love. Hit that like button. Share this live. Let them know that your cousin live and I'm you know, doing what I do. Kanisha, salute, sis. Word up. But yeah, that this world coming to an end, bro. Them motherfucking little earthquakes and shit, that shit had me shook. I ain't even gonna lie, my nigga.
But 2 of them in one day. That's crazy.
3. Cool, it was 3.
Oh, it was 3?
It was 3. It was 2 back to back. Then a little while later, another one came. It was smaller than the first 2, but
I ain't had 1, I ain't had 2, and I ain't had 3.
Nah, you ain't feel it or nothing.
I ain't feel shit.
You was out on the streets, wasn't you?
I was in the street. The second one I was upstairs. The third one I was in the Bronx. I ain't hear shit. I heard about it, but I ain't feel shit.
Word.
There is more coming. Hell yeah, Lola. There's gonna be like 12 more coming.
That's crazy. Yeah, this Armageddon. This shit is over with, bro. Hug your babies and all that shit. Do what you gotta do. Get right with God. Do all that shit, because this shit is coming to an end. God that had enough of this bullshit. All the lying and slander and stealing.
Nikki baby, salute Nikki.
Yeah, definitely salute to Nikki baby.
Yeah, I came late, so where my shooter at? Where she at? She here?
Oh, Diamond Shooter here.
I'm strolling down the. Okay, there she goes. Now I'm looking down the list.
Yeah, Shooter here.
Comments.
But word up.
Honestly, I didn't feel shit.
Nah. What's on the agenda?
Nothing. I must have been high as a motherfucker. I kept on walking. I thought it was just me and shit.
It's fucking Fridays, cool. Let's talk your shit. Do what you do. What's on the agenda for tonight?
Oh shit. Oh nah, cool. My water glasses. What? Was shaking.
Candles was shaking, yeah. Word up. What you think, Kuba? I think motherfuckers aliens was landing over here in Jersey.
Oh no, man.
Word up. They said this shit started the center of that shit started somewhere in New Jersey.
So is that the first time that ever happened 3 earthquakes at the same day, or?
And in my lifetime, it's the first time I ever seen some shit like this happen. Absolutely. Hell yeah. It's the first time I ever seen a motherfucker 3 times in one, and especially in Elizabeth, New Jersey. We don't get no earthquakes. So we get the earthquake. We feel the tremors of an earthquake maybe once every 7 to 10 years. Word up. Last time I felt an earthquake, it was like 2015. 2014, 2015, bro. That's the last time I felt an earthquake.
Oh shit! There goes Lola. Go to sleep, Lola. Go to sleep.
Word up. And then all this shit coinciding with this motherfucking eclipse that's supposed to happen on what? Monday?
Monday was it Tuesday or Monday?
It was Monday. It's on the 8th. So this
shit's glasses on
the 8th. I got a doctor appointment on the 8th.
You got your goggles already, your glasses?
I ain't looking up at that shit.
Why not? What you thinking? You're turning into a fucking wolf or some shit? The fuck? The fuck?
45 minutes. She's meant to say Steve-O, salute. Crook, salute. She meant to say Black 45 minutes away from me. And we both felt it. Yeah, that's a fact. She said my whole house was Harlem shaking. Word up. I got the fuck up out of here. I thought this bitch was about to collapse. Word is bomb. I thought this shit was over, son. I said it's over. It's about to be. You know what I mean? I'm about to call my mother. Tell her I love her.
What the fuck?
This shit over. You feel me?
Oh shit.
Word up.
Said he about to pray, call everybody up. The fuck?
Oh, I'll be praying anyway. So you know what I'm saying? That wasn't gonna be nothing new, but I definitely was about to call motherfuckers. I was gonna call a couple of people I don't like and just tell them to never mind.
Yeah, they did say Jersey felt it stronger than the BX and shit.
You said what happened?
No, they said that the force was the more shaking was in Jersey more than over there than over here and shit. Over here was not so much.
Well, yeah, they said the yeah. That shit. They said the center of that shit was somewhere in South Jersey.
So that means they felt it in Jersey, the Bronx,
Pennsylvania, and New York.
PA.
Pennsylvania, New York, and Jersey felt it. Word up.
I mean, all the building that we doing, what you expect? We building, we fucking making holes in the ocean. We fucking digging up shit in the earth. Like, how much is gonna take? We the one who's gonna destroy our own self in this motherfucker.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't know, bro. There's too much going on, bro.
This shit is crazy. Crazy.
Too much shit.
That would have hit downtown. People would have been acting crazy, I bet. Especially in downtown, because if in downtown any little shit happens, people start going crazy. You know, most is like all white people over there, like 98% and shit you could say. My house and shit.
Crazy.
The fuck you know that twice? And that was a little bump, Lola. Stop complaining. That was a little bump. That's it. Just shook. It just did a little hard. It did a half a Harlem shake on y'all. That's it.
Word.
Just woke your ass up. That's what it did. People that were sleeping and woke them up, right? Get your ass up. Oh, shit.
Evidence in a DUI arrest. I would have never thunk it. Let's give you the first part from the outlet. Our Tallahassee.
Meet Calvin Riley. He's being stopped by the police department on Southland Road.
Hello, sir. I'm I'm Officer Oliver Tuss, Police Department.
She'll plant evidence of an empty liquor bottle in Riley's car before arresting him for an alleged DUI. Riley's license is suspended, and officers decide to arrest Riley on a first offense for his suspended license.
Would you be willing to do some voluntary field sobriety exercises?
Not really.
Okay. Here, go ahead and step out of the vehicle for us.
They didn't tell him the consequences of refusing that voluntary test.
Just go ahead and face the corner of the car for us. Your license is...
After detaining Riley, they ask him if he smoked any marijuana.
Mr. Riley, I got a quick question for you. So I smell marijuana in your vehicle. Did you recently smoke?
No.
Once he's arrested for driving with a suspended license, they can search his car. Officer Oliver leaves the car, does a 360, and then goes back in the car, retrieving a sealed liquor bottle and pours it out. That was the sound of the seal on the liquor bottle breaking. Here's another angle. While Officer Muth questions Riley about marijuana again,
Somebody else is smoking your car earlier.
Oliver tosses the empty bottle into the passenger seat. They don't find any marijuana in the car.
Extraordinary.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just...
What you think about that, Cool?
That is some dirty shit they was doing, man. But that ain't nothing new.
But you see that shit, right?
Yeah, that ain't nothing new.
The bottle was closed already. They already got him for driving on a suspended license. You know what I'm saying?
No, they tried to bury his ass.
They tried to plant evidence. Like, that's crazy. She opened the bottle, poured the shit out, and then threw the bottle back in.
These motherfuckers been doing these shits for years. Years. And some of the motherfuckers get caught with the camera they have on, the body cam. Yeah. Like 5 officers got caught trying to plant some shit on people's car. This man.
That shit crazy.
Don't trust them.
Just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this.
Wouldn't you know it? There's more of this. There's part 2.
Here's Officer Oliver implying to Officer Muth that the empty bottle was likely what was in a cup in Riley's center console.
Cover where like the knee would sit. There's an opening, and he had it like tucked. Okay. And then the whatever he had in his cup also stuck.
Then Officer Muth tells a senior officer that they found open alcohol in the car, in both a bottle and a cup.
Did y'all search the car?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing in there?
Yeah. Well, okay, so he had a bunch of alcohol stashed in there, but
Nothing open or anything?
yeah, open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, in his like Tervis in the center console, he had a mixed drink, and then under his knee, he had a like little bottle of vodka tucked away.
When officers group to discuss the case, they all ask each other if their body cameras are off.
Still on. Any evidence of that?
Marijuana?
Yeah.
Are you still on? Mm-hmm.
The video ends at this point.
I bet it fucking did in at that
Life,
point.
America.
Yeah.
All right, so let's tell you more about this. Riley told our Tallahassee that between posting his $750 bond, legal fees, missed work at the barbershop, he in turn missed a car payment and then another, and he decided to forfeit his car back to the dealership. The arrest report was written by Mueth, signed by Mueth Smith and booking officer. The report reads, a search of Riley's vehicle uncovered a small bottle of vodka, approximately 5 fluid ounces, that was found open in a pocket on the driver's seat cover. Just go in with the lie. Public defender representing Riley questioned Officer Oliver in a pretrial hearing held in late February. Oliver claimed she poured the liquid out because of Tallahassee Police Department policy number 42, which she said prohibited impounding liquids as evidence. It doesn't. A review of the Tallahassee Police Department policies found no policy prohibiting the collection of liquids as evidence. Did she just make up the number too? She just said, 42. Okay. Her favorite player wears number 42. This is just
That's
wacky.
crazy.
So let's get to the rest of it, shall we? Officer Kirsten Oliver has been deposed twice in the case. In her second deposition, public defenders handed her a copy of TPD policy number 2. However, she was unable to locate any section that prohibited impounding liquids. Oliver stated, I don't remember at least 16 times during her second deposition. She should get checked out. Could be another underlying issue here. Public Defender's Office debated in a series of pretrial motions that testimony and body cam evidence of the liquid bottle not be admitted as evidence in the trial. State Attorney's Office objected. Officer Oliver had no ill intent behind this and had no reason to believe that it would exonerate the defendant, said Assistant State Attorney Emma Hershey, personally vouching for this officer who doesn't even know the policies. It's not just the dumping out of the alcohol. They destroyed the seal. The seal is important, said Public Defender Desiree Goodfellow. They said that the policy is for open containers, Goodfellow said, but by destroying the seal, they made it inculpatory. They used the fact that the bottle was open as evidence in the report. Officer Oliver said herself on the stand that, yes, an open alcohol bottle in the car is pretty big evidence for DUI, Goodfellow said. Judge Jason Jones now, former prosecutor, overseeing the case. In a recent pretrial motion, Jones ruled to strike body cam evidence that included statements made by Riley before he was Mirandized. Riley was detained in Oliver's patrol car for over 9 minutes before being informed of his Miranda rights while restrained in cuffs. Jones didn't honor a motion by the Public Defender's Office to strike evidence of the bottle of cognac. I heard what I thought was a seal being broken, Judge Jones said, and one of the officers testified that she thinks that that's what she heard as well. That's going to be up for the jury to decide what they think. Riley's jury trial begins Friday, April 5th. Now, Oliver, who is just 26 years old, is one of the newest hires in the department as a result of TPD Chief Lawrence Revel's aggressive hiring practices. I hope you're still getting the best people, though, Chief. I hope you're not sacrificing
crazy right there, Cooper. For real, for real.
Integrity, character.
And I'm glad the judge heard the seal being broke on that fucking bottle.
Francesca.
Like, that shit is crazy to me.
Right? I'm not surprised though. When I seen that and everything, I'm not surprised. I'm used to that shit.
Nah, that's fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Growing up in the Bronx, that's all these motherfuckers did. And even that, I'm not even name them out. That 44 precinct in the Bronx is the most corrupt goddamn precinct there is. Fuck all of them.
Yo, that's sad, bro. I ain't never seen no police do no shit like that in my life, bro.
Shit, man.
I mean, I've seen them do, but to crack the bottle open, you know what I'm saying, pour it out, and then throw the shit back in the car and then say, we gonna lock you up for having an open container, that's crazy. Yeah, they playing the evidence. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's fucked up. Hit that like button, man. Let's see what else I got for you back here. Yeah, that's beyond me right there, cool. That shit crazy.
That's normal to me. Back in the days growing up by 142 Brook Avenue up in the Bronx, there used to be this cop, they used to call him RoboCop. If anybody from Brook Avenue, Cypress, or St. Anne's, and if y'all was out there in the streets, it was this fucking cop that was called RoboCop. That motherfucker used to do all kinds of dirty shit to the people out there that wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing, but still, motherfucker was just doing too much.
Yeah, that's the truth. I keep seeing this case, but I don't know what this shit is about.
I'm going to tell you. Watch this to remind you of the original incident, scary as it is.
He said, everybody come out with your hands up. Then I came running inside the living room. Then I remember I heard the big bang.
What's going on, Tia? Salute, twin.
Holding my chest.
As he laid in his mother's arms, bleeding out from a gunshot wound, 11-year-old Darian Murray was so convinced he was going to die, he began to pray to God and sing gospel songs.
I was thinking like I'm going to die. Tell my whole family. Tell my teacher. I said I'm sorry for what I did.
Darian's mother says he developed a collapsed lung and suffered fractured ribs and a lacerated liver due to the gunshot wound. He spent days in the ICU at the University of Mississippi Medical Center in Jackson, needing a ventilator to breathe.
It came right here.
More than a week since the shooting, he is remarkably in good spirits, but says sometimes when he's alone with his thoughts for too long, he has nightmares.
Sometimes I can see myself laying inside the coffin. Them are my thoughts at night, my only ones. And sometimes
that young man just said sometimes he can see himself laying in a fucking coffin. That right there is fucking sad, bro. That's a baby right there, bro. Did you know about this story, Cuba?
I heard of it, but I never looked into it.
Who shot him?
What you mean, who shot him?
He got shot. Who he got shot by?
The cop was the one who shot him.
Oh, wow. See, I keep seeing the story, but I never looked into it.
Me neither, but I know that the kid got shot by a fucking pig.
Wow.
people are watching me. But my main thought is me dead.
If that officer was here, sitting right here across from you, what would you want to tell him, Darian?
Why?
Why did you do it? I could have lost my life all because of you. I want you terminated for what you did to me.
Terminated physically.
Another black
Fuck your job.
boy, a child.
Physically terminated. Why did he shoot the boy, Cuba?
I don't know the whole entire story, but nah, come on, man. He's shooting a child. Come on.
I gotta find out why. I gotta find out what happened. I'm sorry, y'all.
How scared can you be from a child for you to shoot him? Can you imagine him in the field with other people?
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. What's his name? Adrian what? Oh, his name Adrian. Errin.
Now to this, a protest is underway for an 11-year-old boy who was shot by a police officer in Indianola, Mississippi. Darian Murray was shot in the chest this weekend when officers responded to a domestic call at his home. His family wants the officer to be fired and charged. Murray has been released from the hospital and he is recovering at home, which is good news. Body camera footage of the incident, though, has not yet been released. CBS News correspondent Omar Villafranca is closely following the story, and he joins us now. Omar, thanks for being with us. Can you break down the timeline of the shooting and what we know about what exactly happened?
All right. Let me give you a little timeline that we just got from the attorney, Carlos Moore. He told us that there was a domestic issue that was going on late or early Saturday morning here in Indianola. And the mom, her name is Nikayla Murray, was having a dispute with her daughter's father. He had come over and was knocking on the door. They came in and they started arguing. She said that she handed the phone back to her son, Darian, and just said, "Hey,
212, salute,
and call the police. You know, he's upset." She handed him the phone to call for help. He did. He called for help and said, "Hey, you know, this is going on. Please come over and help." Grandma was on the way as well. Well, Carlos Moore, the attorney for the family, told me that when officers showed up, that he said basically they were coming in hot. And Nikayla Murray told me the same thing. It went from banging on the door to trying to kick the door in. She opened it up and she said the guns were drawn and, "Hey, everybody get out with their hands up." Well, when that happened, she says that the father of her daughter ran out on the backside. She came out with her hands up and told them, obviously, since a child had made the call, there are kids that are inside the house. So the officer, she said, yelled for everybody who's inside the house to come on out. She's walking out. Her mother is there looking in. And when that happened, she said that her son came around the corner with his hands up. Officer shot him. This is their side of the story. And she said that he was hit in the chest and was in shock and ran to her and basically stumbled in her arms and was asking her, why did they shoot me? He thought at first it was a taser. He was airlifted to a hospital in Jackson, Mississippi. He was on oxygen, not on a ventilator. She clarified that for damage to his lung, and it went in here and came out the back. But her words, by the grace of God, he is home. He is alive, and he's physically recovering. And emotionally, she said it's going to be a long journey. What they're protesting for, and let me shift over here a little bit so you can kind of see, it's a press conference. The protest hasn't exactly started. They want the body cam video from that incident released. They have identified the officer as Officer Greg Capers of the Indianola Police Department. They want that body cam released. They wanted it released a few days ago. They gave the city 48 hours, and they said the city did not comply. Now the Mississippi authorities here have basically said this is an ongoing investigation. But things have been released. Body cam video has been released before an investigation is completed. They're pushing for that because they want to put pressure on the police department to justify their actions, because Attorney Moore says this is not justified and a child was almost killed.
Omar, you know, I noticed like one of the signs, and I think maybe that's Darian's mother. It says, "Your best cop," in quotes, "killed my baby." Do we know more about the officer who's been involved in this?
Yeah, we're trying to learn a little bit more. There's not much. We did. Attorneys are saying that a few years ago he was named as Indianola's best officer, and he had just said a little while ago, I was listening, if this is your best officer, then you need to get rid of the whole department and start all over again because of this happened. So that's.
I agree with that. Your best officer making mistakes like that, then you need to get rid of his motherfucking ass.
Mm-hmm.
She could lose custody. What on earth is going on? I'm going to tell you.
Now, why his mother could lose custody? That's what I want to see.
Right here.
More Darian.
Why did you do it? I could have lost my life all because of you.
Himself in a coffin. He's been shot. ICU, ventilator. Just try not to look at his color if that's what you're about, and just listen to that baby's voice. Baby.
Latin Eve, salute.
He's not a man, and he shouldn't be. And I don't want to hear about bravery. He's a kid, cradled in his mother's arms, bleeding out.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show.
Murray suffered a collapsed lung, fractured ribs, lacerated liver from the shooting, had to be placed on a ventilator, as you heard. And months passed before a grand jury decided in December 2023 not to criminally indict the officer. There he is, Greg Capers.
Yo, fuck what color he is.
Here, no charge.
You fucking scumbag.
I wonder how they presented to that grand jury. I thought you could indict a ham sandwich, but it seems like a lot of times police aren't. It's strange how that works. Following that decision, the Indianola Board of Aldermen voted to reinstate Capers to his post on the force because, you know.
That's crazy. He shot that fucking baby in the chest and he get to go back to work, my nigga.
The meeting And as the board voted to reinstate capers, a surge of emotions overcame the boy, and he had to be taken to a nearby hospital for treatment.
That's
Look at
crazy.
the baby's face. Look at the emotion.
Hey, Kuba, what's she saying, Kuba?
Is that acting? It's real.
I'm speechless right now.
That's what she's saying, or that's what you saying?
Nah,
because Latinese speaking Spanish, and I don't know how to read that shit.
Oh, you talking about what the fuck? Let me see.
Boston Cuba, salute. Hey, Crook, that's a good question. They said the mother and her daughter's father, so it obviously wasn't his father. So the mother, nah, you good, Latin Eve, you ain't done nothing wrong. Said the mother and her daughter's father was arguing. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I guess he must have got scared and called the police. You know what I'm saying? And fuck around, called the police, and he the one that got shot. But why is a black man walking into a black people's house, and why is he so gun happy? Like, why is he so that shit just blew me when I saw the cop.
Look at the uniform. What kind of uniform he got? So I'm not surprised.
I ain't surprised, but that shit blew me. Like, damn, bro, for real. You the motherfucker that shot that boy. You the motherfucker that went in there gun happy, and you probably was surrounded by a bunch of motherfucking. Never mind.
And why you think the cops get a bad name? Because situations like that, the kid knows, oh shit, he tried to kill me, and I know the system doesn't work. So fuck the system, fuck the cops, and he's gonna grow up not liking either one.
Yeah, or should he want to grow up to be a cop so he can make it better?
Nah, I don't think he I don't know. I don't even think he wants to even put on that uniform.
But you know, some people that go through that type of drama, they do make them type of decisions. Like, you know what?
Nah, they got bully in school and shit. That's what it was. They got bully in school, so they felt like
not every cop got bullied in school, Cuba. Not every cop is a bad cop. It's just so many fucked up cops that, you know what I'm saying? And
find me a cop that arrested another cop.
I seen a couple of cops arrest cops, but you know, that's not here. No, that's here nor there. It's not a lot. That shit rarely happens. It's not something that it always happens as much as it should happen. So I agree with you right there. I ain't in no dissing. I know you. I know you used to go around and film these motherfuckers.
And let me ask you, and then what will happen to that cop that arrested the other cop?
Sometimes they get fired, sometimes they don't. depending on what was the cop getting arrested for.
You know how many videos I done put up about female cops telling another cop chills, like you already, you know, hit him enough, and even a video that the sergeant went and choked the female and she got fired. And she got fired. I appreciate
the love, 212. I appreciate the love, my G. And Latin Eve, I appreciate you coming through too. You know what I'm saying? And Boston, Cuba, and everybody that come through to fuck with me and Cuba every night, I fuck with y'all. I love it, bro. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, that one right there, that's crazy. But I want to know, how the fuck is the mother about to lose custody? How the fuck? Why is she gonna lose custody?
Courage to walk up in there and confront what could have been an executioner. He goes to the hospital. Months later, I don't know, how about another punch to the gut? Dakala Murray could lose custody rights to her children.
Pardon me for a second. Eve, you said just trying to figure you out. We over here at the New Jersey, New York connection. We like talking about current events, you know, bringing the news to people. I'm Black to the P. That's my co-host, CUBADELBRONX. He got his camera off right now, but he BX all day. I'm New Jersey, so we the New Jersey, New York connection. And we do things like try to bring the people together, try to build. Me personally, I'm a single father, so I'm trying to get the fathers back in the home with their children, with their mother, you know, with the mothers, and, you know, see if we can work something out, and, you know, that type of shit. It's positive vibes over here only. We like to build and talk and You know what I'm saying? Do things. You know what I'm saying? That to help build back the community that so many of us have helped destroy. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's only right if we help destroy the community for us to help rebuild and make it right. You know what I'm saying? To right our wrong. But that's what we do over here. If that was towards, if you was asking that question towards us or saying that statement towards us.
Nearly a year after an Indianola police officer shot her then 11-year-old son. Make it make sense. Well, she's trying to. She's trying to make it make sense. Sunflower County prosecuting attorney Gwendolyn Jimison. This is what she's saying. She cited the shooting while accusing Nicola Murray of neglecting her 3 children. Jimison filed papers in the Sunflower County Youth Court against Nicola Murray that alleged an unnamed witness saw Murray's ex-boyfriend, John Knowlton, frequently assaulting her in front of the kids.
No doubt, mama.
Okay, so I'm hearing about a allegedly domestic violence survivor. But I think that's what I'm hearing. The petition says the witness said the shooting of 11-year-old Darian Murray was a result of mother and boyfriend domestic violence that have been happening for years. I wish that witness would have come through sooner. She said she knows this has been happening for years. What? Only now? You see these people? You understand what's going on here? Is it starting to shape up for you?
It's all
starting to shape
love.
up for me. Nicola Murray's attorney, Carlos Moore, told the Mississippi Free Press to have to even think of losing her kids at this point over something that is not her fault is just unbelievable. Thank you, attorney. Outlandish. The attorney said that the effort to terminate Nicola Murray's custody rights is unfair because the officer is who shot her son, not Nolan. Nobody had been shot before the cop came in.
That's a fact. How the fuck you trying to take that girl baby, bro?
Boy wanted help. Where's mom? Moore said, that Capers apologized last year in a statement through his lawyer saying he did not mean to shoot the child. Thanks. Problem is the ex-boyfriend's not the one who shot the boy. It's the cop. And I'm all for getting to the ex-boyfriend, trust me. But not before we get to the cop. And certainly not jumping in front and pushing mama out there.
That's crazy.
The hell is going on here? Murray must report to the Sunflower County Youth Court April 17th to defend her right to continue to have custody of her 3 children. Knowlton fathered one of Darian Murray's siblings, will also have to appear in court to defend his custody rights. Are they going to put the accused domestic violence perpetrator and the victim in the same courtroom, or they sit side by side? I don't think anybody worried about her. Mississippi Free Press contacted Jimison for an interview, but did not receive a response by press time. Both Attorney Jimison. Why so quiet now? Senator, I've said enough. You can tell where I stand on this, but I am disgusted. This child has been through so much trauma, okay? And I've learned a lot.
Trying to figure out why the fuck they trying to take this woman's child from her after the cop shot her. And after the child called for help, because her other baby father was
going to be protected.
basically going back and forth.
We would just add that into the pledge or something to, let's just put the quiet part out loud. A Black mother, it's always your fault. It's too bad she's not a white woman. We'd rally around her.
He would have lost his fucking job if not his life.
For her and her prize of a son. Damn it, sometimes it's your own people. I just don't like saying that.
That's a fact.
I don't like saying that.
I ain't like the fact when I saw his face over
that. When he would say, I'd say, God, I wish you wouldn't say that. But I can't unsee what I'm seeing here. And perhaps there's indoctrination and deprogramming that needs to take place in the community here. But I'll give you the floor. You're more eloquent than I am. My heart is broken. How about that? My heart is broken.
Yeah, I can tell. No, we're both eloquent.
Explain that shit to me, Cuba.
I don't know how to explain that shit.
Bro, how they shoot your baby and then come back and tell you they gonna take your baby away from you for like what?
Just don't make no sense. I don't have no explanation on that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Remember the story that we did last time? That it was a little boy that he was I think he was going to abandoned apartments or whatever. So him and his friend was running. The cops shot the young boy, and they charged the other one that got away for his crime, for the cop that shot the young kid. It's crazy. These laws doesn't make sense these days, man. Shit is crazy.
That shit crazy. He said, stop calling them folks for help. Help thyself. It's crazy, bro. At the end of it, it's like you in a fucking you can't win. You can't fucking win, cool. How you gonna win, bro? If you take the law to your own hands, now you going to jail, bro. You going to jail.
No, but everybody says this is great. It's great. It's great.
You're supposed to call the law when somebody acting unruly against you. You feel what I'm saying? The little man called the law because he feared that the stepfather or the sister's father was about to hurt his mom. Police come, he run out the back door. They shoot the little boy that's in the house. And you black, why the fuck you so nervous?
It's always our own.
Like,
these motherfuckers like that just don't make no fucking sense.
That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck.
Hey, hello, mind your business. You better learn how to read Spanish. Go back to sleep. Yeah, black, like you were saying.
Yeah, that's like that. That's fucked up, bro. Like, you know.
I understand the laws.
What'd you say?
Remember when you were saying the laws they ain't for us?
They definitely not for us.
That's what I'm saying. That's when I say that is because of certain shit like this happens. It doesn't make no sense. It's not the mother's fault that this stupid ass officer got so nervous and paranoid and pulled out his weapon and shot a young boy like that. Nah. If you that scared, you shouldn't have that badge or that fucking gun. Just like I tell all these other cops, when I be arguing with these cops, first thing they do is put their hands on their gun. And I tell them, yo, why you got your hand on your gun for? Fuck you so nervous for? It's crazy, right, man. Crazy.
Yeah, this shit be crazy, bro.
I will never hold back from a cop. I don't give a fuck what they say. As long as I ain't doing nothing wrong and I ain't doing nothing illegal, fuck you, kick rocks, call your sergeant, get the fuck out of here. Let's go with this next video.
We have come here today to speak on behalf of this beautiful African-American mother and this beautiful African-American family and sister who was absolutely the victims of an absolute outrageous police attack. The Harris County Sheriff's deputies had no justifiable reason whatsoever to shoot into that apartment like they did, solely because they believe this sister was a burglar breaking into her own apartment. She lives here. She's a resident of here. She was not breaking any laws. She broke into her own apartment because she was locked out. And when they came, they never gave them a chance whatsoever to explain the situation, to explain what was taking place or what was happening. They automatically came up unidentifying themselves and shooting. And then after they shot, then they say Sheriff's Department. Why in the hell would you not identify yourself first? Why didn't you use your bullhorn? Why didn't you circle the complex from front to back and use your radio, your bullhorn, and say, come out with your hands up and identify yourself? Why did you shoot first, then identify yourself? You shot so many shots inside of that apartment. It's amazing, and only by God's grace that this mother survived. You shot at this baby's room. This baby's room has over 20 bullet holes in it. Over 20 bullet holes. Exactly, right around 27 bullet holes. How in the hell can you all call yourselves well-trained police officers when you didn't even follow proper protocol and procedure. All you had to do was secure the perimeter, identify yourself. They would have came out and explained to you there's no break-in. We live here. And even after she explained to the police she lived here, this was her home, they threw her to the ground, handcuffed her in the rain, and put her in the backseat of a car for hours. And this poor sister, she shut up. They didn't call for paramedics. They left her in there for a while. Then made a woman shot 7 times. Shot 7 times. Walked all the way out that apartment. And you see on the video, she walked all the way down the stairs. A woman shot 7 times was made to walk out of there and all the way down the stairs, even after she told them, we live here. Even after she told them, this is my apartment. The sister, Ebony, was in this.
Your opinion.
Cops are out of control. They're not whole. Man, I've been saying this, man. I tell you, man. I've been doing videos about these shits for the longest. It's like nobody speaks up. Everybody considers themselves a snitch if they report a cop. Everybody want to play the street laws.
How you shoot somebody breaking into that? I understand they breaking into they breaking in. You know what I'm saying? But you know, shit happens. People lock their keys in. They lose their keys. They gotta get in the house. You know what I'm saying? But for you to shoot 27 times, that's extreme, my nigga.
Overkill.
That's extreme. And then for you to shoot 27 times, arrest one of the girls after you find out, after she tell you this is our apartment, you go upstairs and then the lady that you shot up 7 times, you make her walk down, and they probably cuffed her. They probably made her walk down in cuffs.
They always do. Once they shoot somebody, anything, the first thing they do is put your handcuffs on them. That's all they do.
Where the fuck is the justification at, my G?
The video that we put up when the guy was sleeping in his house. Remember when they sleep in his house and they kicked his door?
They walked in, they shot him.
What was the first thing they did after they shot him? Put the handcuffs on him.
Screaming for help. They still didn't call 911. They didn't give a damn if she died or not. We're asking for an independent investigation. We want an outside agency from the FBI to investigate this shooting. We don't trust no Texas Rangers. We don't trust the Harris County Sheriff's detectives. None of that. We want an independent outside agency. Step in and investigate this. Even after they told you, we live here. This is my place. You still threw on the ground and handcuffed them. And didn't go in and call 911 to get assistance. Medical assistance for the woman who was shot. You made her walk down the stairs, shot 7 times because you didn't give a damn if she died or not. Tell me what happened when you all got here. Take your time.
So when we got to the house, we realized we didn't have the key. I told Emily to break the window. That would have been the 3rd time the window would have been broken since I stayed here in the duration of 2 years. So the window being broken wasn't a big deal. The maintenance team is really good. They fix it the next morning and they charge $60. So that's what we did. I didn't have a phone. My phone was lost that same day. So we didn't have a phone to call anybody. So I told her to break the window. I go inside. Once I went inside, we were there for about 20 minutes. The next thing I know, I hear loud banging on the door. And when they started banging on the door, I was like, what's that? What's that noise? Ebony grabbed her gun and ran to the door. I didn't hear anything after that. The next thing I know, Ebony came back and she said she was shot. So I ran to my son's room and I looked out the window. After she told me she was shot, I told her to call 911. So when I ran to my son's room, I ran back to her and I told her, it's the police. So imagine calling the police just to realize it's the police who's hurting you. The only crime that was committed that day was done by the police. So when Ebony was shot, I was not going to come outside. It took a while to come out because, of course, I was scared. I was thinking I was going to die. I was going to be next. I was going to get shot up next. That's all I could think. I was thinking I wasn't going to see my son again. I didn't know what to think. So after she said, if you don't go out there, they're going to come in here and kill us and not ask any questions.
Mm.
When she said that, that's when I knew I had no choice. I had to gather up every ounce of courage and strength that I had, and I had to head towards that door because my life and her life depended on it. So I go out the door, which is from what y'all can see. Everything else from that point on is y'all see it. Everything else from that point on is recorded. So I go out.
Throw them bullets on the wall there. No doors, blah, blah.
Bro, this shit crazy. Where they come up with this shoot first shit at, cool?
Yo, how many cameras gonna go up the goddamn stairs? What the fuck is this?
This shit crazy, bro. What the fuck am I like that?
But you see how many holes was at the door and on the side?
I seen that shit. He about to go upstairs now, and you about to see it better. What the fuck is my light at?
You got so many fucking lights.
Oh, shit hiding behind the Pepsi out this bitch.
Man, this shit is crazy, man.
Look at that shit, bro.
That's like 30 holes there already.
Look through the window. You look through the window, through the curtain, through the fucking shade. Bro, that's crazy. You trying to tell me they wasn't trying to kill something, my nigga?
Oh, they was trying to kill something. Trust me, they was trying to kill something.
Look.
Look right behind you.
I see.
Look behind you too. Look right behind you. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, I see.
55, 59, 50, 62,
68.
63.
Man, I saw 68. Fuck you talking about?
74, like, bruh.
How many clips had to reload?
Or how many cops were shooting?
True. But damn, what the? How you gonna shoot that many times with no bullets that should be shot at you? Or you felt in danger,
leak, or are hard to open.
How you? That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. Like, nah.
Harlem Romeo, salute.
Romeo, salute, Romeo.
Yo, look at that shit, yeah. 69. Like, yo, that's crazy.
Out of all numbers,
that's
why you got
crazy?
69? What the fuck is wrong with you? What's going on here? I don't even see 69. Where the fuck you see 69 at?
I'll bring it back so you can see it.
That's okay.
10 seconds.
Where? I don't see shit.
Right there,
What?
right in front, right where my hand at.
That's
Right there.
65.
That's 69.
Nah, it's 65.
It might be a 5. It looked like a 9. That might be a 5. It might be. I might have missaw it, but shit, 65 is still too much. I see 68 right there. You see
66 right there? Yeah, 68. Yeah.
66.
Oh, around the corner too? Oh, nah. They wanted to kill. Nah. Hell no.
Bro, I'm looking on that door. That shit said 100 and something, bro. That shit say 100 and something right there too.
Nah, that shit say 6.
Nah, that's upside down, bro. That shit look like
upside down.
159 or some shit like that. That's what it looked like.
You see 159, you blind ass motherfucker. You better get some glasses.
It look upside down. I don't know. That shit, I do. Yo, that's crazy, bro. Yo, they lit that bitch up, bro.
Nah. They want to kill. Look on the floor. How does that want to get from there to nah? They want to shoot ankles and everything. Nah, hell no.
Y'all tell me what y'all think, bro. Do y'all think they was trying to kill them girls, bro? Like, or what, bro? Steve-O said that was at least 10 cops shooting. Harlem Romeo said, oh my God, they shot the whole crib up. That's it. I don't know if it was the whole crib, but that says 57A. Okay, I see what it say now.
This in a child's room. Was she charged with anything? Nothing.
They all need to get fired.
Yeah, you guys.
They don't need to be in the streets out there with a gun.
Close my door.
They do not need to be a cop. They was trying to kill something. Nah. Ain't no. They felt threatened. Nobody shot back. Like, nah, hell no. They was out there killing motherfucker. 248.
That's crazy. That's why I'm like, you know what I'm saying? For all my people that live in Texas, please protect your neck. You know, that's one of the most racist states I ever lived in. When I lived in Texas,
Texas, I got my family out there.
Huh?
My family's out there.
I got family out there too, and you know, my manager, one of my best friends, he live out there. You know what I'm saying? But it's not for me. My manager, Colombian, he got the complexion for protection. I ain't got the complexion for protection out that bitch. You feel me? So salute to him for being able to go down there and make it work for him. Because he like the CEO of Budweiser out there, because they moved their plant from out here to Jersey down to Houston, Texas. So he moved down there with them. They moved, the company moved him with him and brought him a house and cars and all this other shit. So salute to him. Do your thing, Vlad. That's my dude that come on. He came on the podcast a couple of times. Colombian with the big nose. That's my G. But yeah, that shit right there is crazy, bro. That I don't know, cool.
Shit's crazy. Tell you these cops been out of control, man. Cool, but what you hate the cops for? Because situations like that, shit runs that shit gets into your blood. Like, yo, you just want to slap somebody when you hear stories like that. Like, that shit just makes you mad.
That's a fact. Damn.
So all that shooting was because they thought they was trying to go into an entry of home invasion or just
they thought they was breaking into their apartment.
So because of the person's trying to break in and steal some property, you think that person deserves to die? That's crazy. And there was a woman at that, right?
Yeah, it was a woman.
Oh my gosh.
It was two women. But and they shot one up. The other one came out with her hands up because she knew she was gonna die, but she didn't.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Out of both of them, only one got shot 7 times.
Yeah.
Listen, when I say what do we want, you say justice. When do we want it? Now. When I say what do we want, you say justice.
Listen up.
When I say what do we want, you say justice. When I say when do we want it, you say now. And then when I say what do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Then you say by any means necessary. All right.
Oh, they ain't shot her. They killed her ass.
1, 2.
Right now, yeah. Oh, Lord, here we go. Will it be? Lord, for real.
Oh, they killed her.
Oh,
I thought she survived or something. They killed her ass. God damn.
we are absolutely angry and outraged.
Nah, this girl
that
died in prison,
a male
Cuba.
deputy,
I mean, jail.
and it appears to be more than just one, got into a physical altercation with a woman, a mother, and now she is absolutely dead. They have yet to call the mother to explain to the mother what happened. They have yet to say to the mother what took place.
Who is this guy?
Were involved.
He
But we did learn that
is
they
this motherfucking what the fuck we had out here in New York? God damn, what's his name?
She is absolutely dead. They
he an advocate.
Yeah, like this motherfucker was out here. Can't think of his name though.
We are absolutely angry and outraged that a male deputy,
big ass head,
it appears to be more than just one, got into a physical altercation with a woman, a mother, and now she is absolutely dead. They have yet to call the mother to explain to the mother what happened. They have yet to say to the mother what took place, how many deputies were involved. But we did learn that they attempted to put a charge on her for assaulting a deputy, as though that justifies them killing this sister. What kind of man does it take to beat the hell out of a woman and kill a female inmate? What could that woman have done to this man to where it was so deadly, so dangerous, he had to kill this sister? This jail, this sheriff's department, this agency has a history for generations of beating the hell out of black people. This jail has a history for mistreating black inmates. This jail has a history of denying African Americans their human and civil rights in this jail. Only a coward would beat a woman to death. What kind of deputy are you? We want to see the video. We want to see the video. We want to see the body cams if they exist. We want to see everything. We want to talk to other inmates that may have witnessed this. There will be no damn cover up in this, because we cannot tolerate or allow you to kill our women and you get away with it scot-free. We're not going to have it like that anymore. Black people are sick and tired of being sick and tired of dealing with this jail and this police department when African Americans are being brutalized and victimized at the hands of this agency. This sheriff's department has always been notorious in dealing with black people in Galveston County. This is nothing new. You see this number of people here today? That goes to show you this is not an isolated incident. This has been going on. But we demand justice. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. By any means necessary. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. By any means necessary. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. By any means necessary. We want to see the video. Yes, sir. We want the video, not next week, not 3 weeks from now. And don't come to us about just wait till the autopsy report comes out. No, we want to see the video immediately. We want to see the video. We demand the video. And if you don't show us the video, we will lead a protest in this jail and shut this damn place down. We want the video. So we say to the sheriff, if you have nothing to hide, produce the video. If your deputy was in the right, produce the video. And we'll all go home. That's right. But let us see the truth. Because we know she's not the first. to be brutalized in this jail. You get calls all the time about black people in this jail being beaten. That's nothing new. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it?
Now.
Say what happened when you got the phone call about your daughter when he called you.
Yes, I had got a phone call.
This is the mother. State your name.
My name is Amanda Anderson. I'm Brittany Anderson mother. I got a phone call from UTMB. I didn't get a call from the Galveston Sheriff Department. They didn't even call me.
Tell what happened to that call. Go ahead.
And then when I got the call, I dropped the phone because I couldn't believe. And then when I got the call, I dropped the phone because I couldn't believe it. And they didn't even have the audacity just to call me and tell me what had happened to my baby. Oh,
Damn, cool. That's crazy, bro.
So let me get this. This young lady was in jail, locked up, and did she get into a fight with somebody else, or was it the guard that beat her down and she died in the hospital?
Died inside the jail. They ain't died in no fucking hospital.
Oh, I'm just asking. God damn, what the fuck?
She died in jail, and they didn't even call her mother and tell her mother that she was dead.
So it must have been some type of cover up.
Then this dude right here, his name Cornell X. Let me see.
Steve, are you crazy?
Many people are angry in this country, in particular, a lot of whites, because they say the Black Lives Matter movement has released a manifesto of the list of demands of what they want and what they believe. And in that list of demands of what they want, they list reparations, they list educational reform, healthcare reform. Those things to me are great things. And I think it's wonderful that they put something in writing to put before the world of what they really want and what's in the best interest of this nation in regards to Black people. But why are they angry about reparations, Miss Box? Why would whites have a problem with reparations going to Black people when they paid them to the Japanese Americans who were put in internment camps during the war with Japan? They paid it to the Indian brothers and sisters who they gave casinos on their reservations. They even helped the Jewish people get it from Nazi Germany and what happened to them in the Holocaust. So if you helped everybody else, you got a problem with helping those you kept enslaved for over 300 and something years in this nation, Black people?
Okay, so take it down a notch. So in 2008, Congress actually passed a resolution that apologized for slavery. Blanket apology. But race hustlers like in the Black Lives Matter movement, like Jesse, like Al, like ex-Barack Obama, the ultimate race hustler, they don't want things to change. They like the angst. They like things being...
Did you catch the gist of what she just said, Cooper?
No, I didn't, but I was going to try to rewind that shit back a little bit.
That they passed a bill to apologize for slavery. They gave the Chinese money, right? They gave the Indians land and casinos and shit, and gave the Jews money because of the Holocaust. But they just apologized for slavery. Wow. Let me go back 10 seconds real quick.
Yeah, please do.
Things to change. They like the angst. They like hustler. They don't want, but race hustlers in 2008, Congress.
People.
Okay, so take it down a notch. So in 2008,
take it down a notch.
Actually passed.
What you mean take it down a notch, bitch?
Apologize.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Talk your shit. Fuck that. Talk your shit.
Man, fuck is wrong with her, yo? Man, that motherfucker shouldn't have headbutt her fucking nose. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. That big ass head. You could have just headbutted her ass. Fuck that. I'm sorry, Black. I'm sorry. Let's go. I'm sorry.
Okay, so take
drop it
down
notch.
So
look, why she gotta put that
Congress
hand
actually
down?
passed
What's
a resolution
going on with that? Nah, hell no.
Apologized for slavery. Blanket apology. But race hustlers like in the Black Lives Matter movement, like Jesse, like Al, like ex-Barack Obama, the ultimate race hustler, they don't want things to change. They like the angst. They like things being ginned up. In the past 7.5 years, race relations have dramatically gotten worse in this country because of this leadership. And the bottom line is Black Lives Matter, DeRay McKeeson with his stay woke, looking like he's Jesus Christ being crucified. Give me a break. They are getting rich off the backs of leftists and off the backs of the Black community.
Ms. Box, let me say this to you. We as Black people don't need an apology in this nation. What we need is what was promised to us. They promised us after slavery 40 acres and a mule. We never got it.
That's actually not true.
No, we were promised that.
And you know,
hold on
one
second. But we were promised that, and we never got it. So that promise went unfulfilled to this very day. You cannot do that for others in the form of reparations and ignore the sacrifice and the suffering that Black people made in this nation to make America what it is and say that we don't deserve it. That is racism.
Okay, listen to me very carefully. After the Civil War, President Jackson was the one that basically poo-pooed everything.
And he was a damn slave owner.
And he was a Democrat.
And Jackson was a slave owner.
So I didn't talk over you. Don't talk over me. What the Democrats
hell no, bitch. Hell no.
All those things that Black Lives Matter are about except reparations.
Nah, hell no. Yo, she's getting too close. Nah. First, she want to go with her gestures. Then she want to go with her hand moving this show. Hell no. Homeboy better, you better check that chick. Oh, hell no. Play that shit. I gotta see this shit. Play this motherfucker. Nah, hell no. This shit, nah. Play this shit. She's doing too much. Nah,
she's doing too much.
Too much.
And Jackson was a slave owner.
So I didn't talk over you. Don't talk over me. What the Democrat Party has done is re-enslave the Black community. All those things that Black Lives Matter are about, except reparations, which is absolute ridiculousness. It's not going to happen. Education, healthcare, housing, all these things.
Ms. Box,
these are all urban problems that are in the hands of Democrats.
Slavery never ended in America.
That is, okay.
It never ended. Let me say this. Physical bondage ended, but political slavery, financial slavery, educational slavery, healthcare slavery, all of that never ended to this day in America.
Hey, don't cut him off, bitch.
Going to stop and say, okay, we're not in chains anymore. America welcomes us. This is a land of opportunity.
We will say that.
Going to stop and say, okay, we're not in chains anymore. America welcomes us. This is a land of opportunity.
We will say that with the same day you all write that check to Black people called reparations for what we deserve.
You mean all
you wrote it to others. You sure as hell should write it to us.
All reparations is redistribution of wealth, another liberal scheme.
But you're only redistributing what you stole.
Okay.
So what's wrong with sharing and giving back for what you stole?
You know what? I want you to talk to Black
people who
successfully got out of the bondage, as you call it, and you call them slaves.
A few select Negroes does not represent the suffering masses who are still there.
They're all Uncle Toms. No, Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization. They continue to prove it.
And they've killed nobody.
And you call them slaves, Cornell.
A few select Negroes does not represent the suffering masses who are still there.
They're all Uncle Toms. No, Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization. They continue to prove it.
And they've killed nobody. That's crazy as hell.
Their rhetoric has.
Now, he should have knocked their ass with these gloves. He should have put these gloves and punched her in her face. Hell no. Hell no, that shit got me mad. Yo.
It got you mad, Cole?
Yeah. Who is this? I gotta follow this chick. I gotta see who is she. Hell no. She got me. Who is she? I gotta look in that video and look in the description. And
Yo,
shit.
I can't believe these shirts are available for $2 for $24. Look at the shirts I used to wear to the.
That's crazy.
So the
bill
hit
round two. Another one.
Abbott, basically the anti-sanctuary city bill has been passed and is now law. And what that bill says is that if local law enforcement or state police view a criminal activity afoot, they make a stop on that state crime, and then they can inquire into the status of an individual's residence. Are they a lawful U.S. citizen?
And
Are
it's long.
Are they a permanent resident alien? Or are they here illegally without documentation? And if they are here illegally without that documentation, then the feds can get involved and then they can take it from there. I think this is a fantastic law. It is time to start enforcing the laws that are on the books instead of the state and local officials legislating from their own little tiny offices.
It's an awful law because it's nothing more than a legal way for for law enforcement to racially profile Mexicans and Hispanics. This law was written into existence by Governor Abbott to specifically go after a said group of demographics here in the state of Texas. Secondly, it is awful that we want to call them illegal immigrants to the point to where if a cop does not do his job according to this law, he can be charged and arrested, and the cities can be given a $25,000 fine per day. Well, we'll put a cop in jail for not asking somebody's immigrant status, but we won't put cops in jail for shooting and killing unarmed black people.
That's not true. And
Thirdly,
that's murder
get
him! Law.
Yeah, but it's not against law when you kill black people and you're a cop. See, the problem in America in this state
What about
is
the Dallas case where that cop was just
because
charged
there
with
was
murder?
video to show he was
So
absolutely
you can't
lying.
make these broad
No,
statements. It's just
because
simply
often,
not true.
often there's video, ma'am, where we are killed by cops and nobody ever goes to jail. Ask Eric Garner's family that. Ask the family right there in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Brother Alton Sterling's family.
But your
they're
statement
not getting
is not
justice. So
correct,
video don't mean nothing
Cornell.
for us.
Your
But let's get
statement's
back
not
to the
correct.
immigrants.
Statement is not
I would say
correct.
to the Hispanic and Mexican
Oh,
community.
it's funny now, right?
What you got to do now?
Big ass nose.
Hook up with the black community and unite in political power, because if Mexicans and black people unite in Texas, we can control the governor, we can control the lieutenant governor, and we can control politics in Texas, period. I'm saying to Latino brothers and sisters, don't fight them by yourself. If you hook up with black people and we unite, I'm telling you, we can run Texas and then pass laws to deal with those who hate us.
You're advocating for criminal activity, Cornell. These people are not here lawfully. They need to do what our ancestors did, what many Mexicans did. Many, don't interrupt
Your
me.
ancestors came here illegally. What nothing about your ancestors? They came illegally and they murdered, they raped, they pillaged a whole race of people. Texas, Arizona, and California belongs to Mexicans.
Cornell, get back
it was
to the
stole from them.
You
So
tell
when
me to
quote
get back
your
to the point.
ancestors, they came
No,
here
you're
illegally.
not being fair to me here. You say stay on topic.
James, I
I
know
say,
who the fuck
okay,
you
we'll
is.
stay on
What up,
topic.
John?
And then as soon as we start talking about illegal
Your
immigration,
ancestors.
you
Another
go
one.
back to the black issue. Let's stay on
Your
topic. Cornell.
ancestors are the master illegal
Give me
immigrants.
the opportunity to respond in that, you know what? You're not being fair to me here. You say stay on topic.
Legally. Wasn't nothing legal about your ancestors, them by yourself. If you hook up with
he
the
going
community,
off when I ask who ain't he?
I would say to the Hispanic and Mexican community, what you got to do now, hook up with the black community and unite in political power, because if Mexicans and black people unite in Texas, we can control the governor, we can control the lieutenant governor, and we can control politics in Texas, period. I'm saying to Latino brothers and sisters, don't fight them by yourself. If you hook up with black people and we unite, I'm telling you, we can run Texas and then pass laws to deal with those who hate us.
You're advocating for criminal activity, Cornell. Not here lawfully. They need to do what our ancestors did, what many Mexicans have done.
No,
what many,
wait
what
a minute.
many, don't interrupt
Your
me.
ancestors came here illegally. What nothing
Yes.
your ancestors.
Listen.
They came illegally and they murdered, they raped, they're pillaged
Yep.
a whole race of people.
Get him.
Texas,
F,
Arizona,
F,
California
F.
belongs
F
to
with the
Mexico.
jab.
It was stole from them.
You
So
tell
when
me to
quote
get
your
to the
ancestors, they came
No,
here
you're
illegally.
not being fair to me here. You say stay on topic. I say, okay, we'll stay on
Talking
topic.
about
And then
taking
as soon
stuff.
as we start
I
talking
discovered
about
something when people's
illegal
already
Your
immigration,
ancestors.
you
Fuck
go
outta here.
back to the black issue. Let's stay on
Your
topic. Cornell.
ancestors
Give
are the
me-
master illegal immigrants.
Give me the opportunity to respond in that, you know what? We're all
true.
Americans here. And if you are here legally, absolutely, then we need to come together and we need to pass good laws for enforcing the law.
Well, perhaps the Native Americans should have passed laws against your ancestors.
Yeah, get him. Get him.
Do I choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can it keep me warm when I'm
Fuck
cold?
out of here.
That was
Next.
hard body, Google. That was
Next.
hard body.
Shit, I'm going to 12th round today. Who's next? Let's go. Might as well put on my
Governor
gloves.
Greg
Ain't nobody
Abbott
else
wants to
putting the
make
gloves
sure
on.
that
Fuck.
Houston, the city of Houston, is put under the same microscope as any city that isn't allowed legally to be the quote unquote sanctuary city. And this is what we do here in the city of Houston. People come into the city of Houston illegally, they're allowed to stay. There is only so much that our law enforcement officers are willing to do, that the DEA is willing to do, that the border agents are willing to do. Why in the world don't we go after those that are here? Well, that's what Abbott wants to change, and I agree. And as soon as we make sure that in the state of Texas, if Houston keeps conducting itself the same way that San Antonio and other cities conduct themselves, then no money is coming to Houston from the state. We need to do that on a state level. We also need to do it on a federal level.
But Matt, my problem with this is Why are we so worried about getting rid of all of the Mexicans or Hispanics that are quote unquote here, if they're illegal or not? At the end of the day, many of them are paying taxes. Many of them have been here for generations and decades. And Matt, trying to get rid of 4 or 5 or 3 million people all at once is not going to work. We don't have the resources.
We don't have to do it all at once.
And secondly, Matt, listen, there is no such thing as an illegal Mexican immigrant coming into Texas because they're only coming home. Texas, Arizona, and California was stole from the Mexicans.
Don't
It all belonged to them.
Yes.
So they're only coming home. And then here it is, you white folks stole the land from the Indians, but yet you're the natural, real illegal immigrant.
So let's start with the things you said are already wrong. First of all, they're coming here. They're not paying.
Oh, they come here. How they gonna come here when they're already here?
They're not paying taxes
Matt,
because nobody
they
knows
are
who in the heck they are.
paying
No, they're
taxes,
not
Matt.
paying any taxes.
Matt, when they
Manuel.
buy a product, they paying a tax on it.
Let's continue.
When they buy a car, they paying a tax on
You
it.
come into this country illegally. That is a law that you're breaking. And that's why they have to be sent back to wherever they came from. They want to come through the front door. That is the correct way to come in. And the city of Houston has to stop allowing this, or we're never going to get them to stop coming in here. Look, that's what we got to do. Follow the law.
But Matt, where is the compassion that the indigenous Indians had for white people in this country?
What do you keep going backwards?
They let you all come in.
What are you going
And you
backwards
came in
for?
and raised a whole lot of hell.
Don't start.
Trump,
Don't
Trump
start
called
bringing up
Mexicans
history and try and
rapists. He
explain
called
what's
them
going on
criminals.
today.
Trump
Don't
called the
start
Mexicans
bringing
illegal criminals
history.
coming into America. Was the biggest illegal criminal ever come into America. Was white people.
So you don't
Let's
give a
go.
damn if people break into this country.
I don't give a
I
damn.
wonder what's going to
No.
happen when they come
I
and
don't-
rob your house.
I don't give a damn about hypocrites who came here illegally and stole all of this and now want to blame them for only coming back home.
Smack
To all
them.
the Mexicans, don't worry about this. Just keep having babies, and in 30 years, all these white folks will be under your control.
To Americans, let's stand up and do what the hell we're supposed to do and stop letting the city of
Hispanics.
Houston be an open door. This ain't no sanctuary city.
Don't listen to
this
that.
This is a real city.
Just keep having babies, and at the end of the day, you'll run everything in Texas. Just keep having babies.
Now you understand why I got to come here every single week, and I gotta go after this man and maybe get through that thick skull
Matt,
one day.
in 20 years, you're gonna be the minority in Texas.
Another round. Oh shit! That's round what? Round 4. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Cuba can do 6, 7 rounds. Let's go.
You fucking him up, cool?
Fucking them up. Let's go. Let's go. Who's
Cool,
next?
fucking him up.
Who next? Sick. Fucking having a boxing match with
I
fucking
want a
video.
club to launch higher.
Hey, look, Cornell, this is a special day for me because I have it on Fox. I told everybody
Oh,
that I'm
rematch.
in remission. I am cancer-free. And I want to thank everybody that has prayed for me, that has come up to me and been so kind to me. And you know what? The immigrant-free day. I think
fuck with
about
you on
these
milk and cookies,
individuals.
but let's go.
You know something? When you do what I did, when you work hard, when you do what you're told, when you go where you're supposed to go, and you pray to God, then good things happen. If one
This
day you
motherfucker
decide you're
racist.
going to do none of those things, then
I
what
can
may
see
happen
through
is
this
exactly what
motherfucker.
happened
This
to these
motherfucker
so-called
evil.
immigrants. Many
That
of them illegal,
motherfucker's
who
a
decided
devil.
not to go to work a particular day, just to somehow get
Oh,
across.
so
some
we
kind
just
of
fucking
message.
lazy, right?
They get fired
After
the
you
next
made
day.
us work
Welcome
all them
to
hours,
America.
fuck you
I'm
mean?
happy that you're in
We
remission.
like to
To
sit
God be the
around.
Glory, but it is amazing how you
Hell
can beat
no.
cancer and be in
Hell
remission,
no.
and your heart still be so cold and hard.
You
To
heard what he
somehow
just
get
said to
across
him?
some kind of message.
Ooh, that was
They get
nasty.
fired the
Rewind that
next day.
shit.
Welcome to America.
That was
God,
hard.
Then good things. When you do what I did, when you work hard,
When you do what I
you're
did, like we
when you
don't
go where
work.
you're supposed to go, and you
What?
pray to God, then good things happen. If one day you decide you're
Man,
going to do
fuck
none
you
of
and your
those
God.
things,
How
then
about
what
that?
may happen
Fuck
is
you and your
exactly what
God.
happened
Let's
to
go.
these so-called immigrants, many of them illegal, who decided
Fucking
not to go to
devil.
work a particular day, just to somehow get across some kind of message. They get fired the next day. Welcome to America.
Matt, I am happy.
Oh,
that
welcome
you're in
to
remission.
America.
To God be the
Listen,
glory.
cool.
But it is amazing how you could beat cancer and be in remission, and your heart still be so cold and hard. It is amazing how you would speak that way about
Oh, that was
immigrants
nasty.
when you call them so-called immigrants. You're right, they're so-called immigrants.
Some are illegal.
Because they're only coming back home. Texas, Arizona, and California were stole from the Mexicans. So they're so-called immigrants because they're coming back home. And when you speak about if you work hard and do the right thing and be good to people, well, guess what? That's not the history or the legacy of your ancestors.
You got to come through the
Yeah.
front
White
door,
folk
Cornell.
didn't come through the front door. White folk kicked open the back door and killed everything else in between to conquer America. They were not good to people that they met. They didn't show hospitality.
You're trying to
Indians.
avoid what we're
They
talking
didn't do
about
that.
here.
They weren't hospitable.
You're trying to avoid what we're talking about here, and you're going to go back 200-300 years.
What I'm trying to do.
Why don't we talk about what's taking place over the weekend?
What I'm trying to do is try to tell white people like you, stop throwing rocks at the immigrants when you all live in a glass house. You all didn't come to America the right way or the godly way.
Yes, you do. You do the things the correct way. And in 2017, the correct thing to do is come through the front door. And these are people that snuck into this country. And so we're all supposed to allow that to happen. That's not how it works.
Do that.
You're not going to get what you're looking for.
And
you
Matt,
got to work. You got to come
Matt,
through the front door. I understand that.
I'm saying they should not have to sneak back into a territory that the
Hey,
legacy
who's
of that
that?
territory belong to their own people. But let's just say for the sake of the law, they broke the law. Okay, I'll give you that. But at the end of the day, brother, where is the human compassion that the ancestors of Indians showed your community? You all won't show it to nobody else. What you want it all showed to you.
Let's stay in America. There was no America back, what you're talking about. You're taking something and trying to turn it into something that it's not. Let's talk about the rules and the laws that exist in the United States of America.
This is America, but America the beautiful has been America the ugly toward too many people of color. And all we want is the same thing you all enjoy.
Yo,
the
say that shit again.
Well,
That's what you all got in
do
America.
that
We
when,
don't have that.
do that when somebody crosses your property.
This is America. This is America, but America the beautiful has been America the ugly toward too many people of color. And all we want is the same thing you all enjoy, the complexion for the protection.
Well, I tell
That's
you
what you all got in America. We don't have that.
Do that when somebody crosses your property line and wants to come into your home and sit down in your living room and eat out of your refrigerator without ever asking you or without being a member of your family.
All the immigrants are not doing that. So stop that, brother. That's a hype. That's a lie, and it's racist, man.
It's not a hype. It's exactly what they want.
They're not all doing that.
Oh, shit.
There's a big government scandal going on that you need to know about. The government is actually stealing money from unsuspecting.
Was our first Fox 26 News studio argument, Quanell. So this is a very nice studio. Want to thank Fox 26 for having us back. We're sitting next to each other, and I guess that could be a little scary depending on what we're talking about. But today's Martin Luther King Day, and I think we both agree that Martin Luther King, when he was here, certainly understood the difference between what a lot of Black Americans are feeling today. I think back when Martin Luther King was doing exactly what God wanted him to do, many Americans believed that races were going to get closer, and they did. With Barack Obama for 8 years in the White House, he did everything he could possibly do to somehow get us further apart. And on today, this Martin Luther King Day, I think that it's time to begin coming back together again and using some of the things that Martin Luther King Jr. suggested that we do. And one of those is speaking to each other, not yelling, not throwing punches, but talking.
First of all, America statistically in education, in the neighborhoods that we live in, and in finances in this country, America is more segregated today than the time of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. America, when you look at the school system, we're still segregated in the American school system. Forced busing did not work. Dr. King was one of the greatest Americans to ever walk in North America. He made this nation better and greater for both Black and white people. And predominantly the majority of whites during the time of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., they didn't want him to do the things that he was doing. And many of the whites today who invoke his name, uplift his name, and pretend like they like Dr. King, went right to the ballot box and voted for a racist Donald Trump on election day. So we as Black people cannot be lulled to sleep into believing that the people's hearts have changed.
What do you think?
No, they have become more sadistic and cynical in their racism, but it's still alive and well today.
What do you think Martin Luther King would think of Barack Obama and the way Barack Obama tried to stimulate white individuals and Black individuals not to trust each other? All of the things that Obama has done. And it's turned out that many of the times that Obama would come into a city because protesters did this or that on the count of some white individual, police officer doing something we find out later he didn't actually do.
First of all,
now, what do you think Martin Luther King would say about that?
President Barack Obama didn't do anything to further divide America. America was already divided. What the election of the first Black president did was take many white folks and pull off the mask and reveal who they really are. What Donald Trump has done is embolden
many racists in this nation say you no longer have to apologize and pretend to be a loving to everybody. You can be the racist that you are. We have a white supremacist racist in the White House, and Dr. Martin King Jr. will be turning in his grave
You had
for
a,
what we got going
you had a
on in DC.
racist in the
Not
White House,
Barack Obama.
but that was Obama. Obama wanted us apart because that's the way he gets to make money and manipulate the people that are behind
Obama
him.
hasn't done one damn thing to divide America. The minute that white
kidding
folk
me?
woke up and realized a black man would be the president of America, once a black man be president, they hated that and they fought him night and day
we didn't,
to stop him, brother.
No, we didn't, Quinell. And you're not a white man, so you wouldn't
Man,
know.
a white man has revealed himself in this country to black people all day, every day. We know you. We know who you are. We know your people.
You better stick around the new studio to get to know me.
Guys, salute.
What the studio got to do with this dumb ass? Studio got nothing to do with
Them
you.
Crazy.
Stick around the studio and see the fuck. Tell you, man, that shit's still alive, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. The devil's still alive. People talking about, oh, I don't believe in the devil. All right. Let me see who in the building. Let me see who else is in the building.
Many of us now have been witnessing.
Crook, what up, Crook? Guy, what up?
Guy in the building. I dropped the link for Boston Cuba. I seen he said it a little bit late, but I dropped the link for him. A couple of Facebook friends and family on Steve-O, Harlem Romeo. You know what I'm saying? And the homie God just popped in. I'm just watching Cuba get in shape for his, you know what I'm saying, his fake fight. Whenever that shit.
Yeah, it's fake YouTube fight. Yeah, I'm getting ready for that fake YouTube fight.
Yeah, I know. I see you, my G.
Many of us now have been witnessing what's happening in McAllen, Texas, with the immigration issue, where we have witnessed now how many of the illegal immigrants who are coming into the country because they're seeking a better way of life and a better lifestyle and a better reality of life, even many of them coming with their children, and many of their children now being separated from the parents. I looked at the videos and I saw children, babies in cages. I am a father, and I believe that we have an immigration problem.
Yeah, he smoked that weed, Cuba. You see that nigga eyes?
To fix the problem. I believe that we can
that motherfucker high.
It just rewards everybody that comes in illegally citizenship, but we should take it on a case-by-case basis. But what I got a problem with is when you stick children in cages and you got little babies taken from their mothers and their fathers, and they're sitting on mats crying in a cage because they don't have their parents. That's a low down, dirty, damn shame. And I say to the Hispanic community, you don't realize when you look at that it's time to go to war. I say to the Hispanic community, what do you think we would do as black people if we saw a video with little black children locked up in cages, crying, separated from their parents? We wouldn't ask Congress to do nothing. We would go down there and force them to unlock them cages and be willing to die in the process. Somebody got to talk like this. This man, Donald Trump, is locking babies in cages.
Oh, my God. Okay, first of all, Barack Obama's administration separated families too. And nobody likes seeing pictures of children in cages, or what I call holding pens. And if you'd like to
the conditions they were, you stupid motherfucker.
To open up the hotel,
shave everything off. That shit ain't growing back, motherfucker.
But can we just talk real for a second? It is time for all this political posturing.
That shit's crazy.
It's time for the Democrats and the Republicans.
This shit like a Gia pack.
Word.
Boston, what up, Boston?
What up? Yeah, what up? The hell you wearing some fucking fashion gloves on? What the fuck going on here?
Cool. I told you, Cuba get mold, bro. When Cuba get mold, that's how, you know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
Yeah, they talking about I can't last 3 rounds and shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit. Oh, hell no.
My 6th round.
Okay.
It is time for all this political posturing to stop. It is time for the Democrats and the Republicans to get together and work this out. Everyone talks a good game about how everyone doesn't want illegal immigration. They don't want this and this. It is time to end it. Those parents, those families that bring those kids and don't come through a port of entry, and try to sneak
fucking
across the
Donald
border,
Trump's
while
wife
putting
did
their
too?
own children at risk. You know what? Look, we can all be sympathetic, but I don't know why it's my fault that somebody breaks the law and then expects me to say, you know what? I get it. Just bring kids. If you bring kids, it's a get through the jail free
And
card.
that's bad parenting for them to do that.
Well, then why are we blaming Donald Trump?
But when I listen to the Attorney General for Donald Trump, Mr. Sessions quote the Bible to justify it. I say to those brothers and sisters, read Ecclesiastes 3:1. There's a time to come together. There's a time to separate. There's a time to cast stones away. There's a time to gather stones together. I'm telling you, you all in the brown community, they got your babies locked in cages. And I don't care. Don't you wait on them to unlock them cages. You go down there and lock them yourself. This is madness, man. This is what they did during slavery. This is what they did during the Holocaust, where they putting kids in cages. How can we accept something like that? That's inhumane, dude.
Are you done?
Right, I'm done. It wouldn't be black kids, because if it was, I'd be in McAllen, Texas.
Remember Ellis Island? They separated families too.
Yeah, and we go down there armed to the teeth, and they done locked them damn cages.
Hey, cool. You like the way he talking, cool?
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, I fuck with that dude, bro. For real, I would have just body slammed that dude right off that couch when he said you done.
Nah, fuck that. He should have headbutted that white chick.
Dude, I would have clotheslined that dude.
Hell no, he should have headbutted that bitch. Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't talk like that. But she deserves.
You like the way he talk, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, he talks his shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I respect
He keeping it real. He keeping it real.
Yeah. He sure is.
He keep it 100. He say he said.
And what I like about it is that it's not about that he's talking for himself. He's talking for like all types of
everybody.
Yeah, like black, brown, Latino, anything. You know
He's
what I'm
saying,
like,
bro, we need to get together and fuck these niggas up. Like, let's get together. He begging them. Get together with us and let's go fuck them up.
All right. He's bringing that shit back from old days to now.
Here's a new one.
Fact.
In Dallas, 4 white folks have filed a federal lawsuit saying that the way the commissioners are set up there discriminates against white people. And I know people are going to be shocked. But, I do think, and I think you know this, over the next 5 or 10 years, it's going to become part of the conversation as the number of white people start to shrink versus the expansion of minorities, Hispanics, African Americans, Asians, folks from the Middle East, whatever. That white folks are going to start saying, wait a second, if we become a minority, well, then why don't we have the same complaints that minorities do now?
Well, you have to understand that the 1964 Civil Rights Act that was signed into law by Lyndon Baines Johnson, then president, when he signed that into law, it was to help those who were historically discriminated against in the voting process, those who were stopped from voting because of their skin color. And then they had certain laws on the books called race codes that certain blacks, not all blacks in the South, had to pass certain examinations and tests before they could even have a right to vote. The problem with white people in Dallas filing that lawsuit, white people do not have a documented history of historically being disadvantaged in the election and the voting process.
You don't think the way school kids are selected now could be viewed as discrimination? You don't think that single member districts can be construed as violating against someone else? Look, I got to tell you, it's this whole voting thing. You're talking about 50 years ago, black folks couldn't vote. Totally true, right? Totally wrong, totally horrible. But who's stopping anyone from voting today because of the color of their skin?
Well, then why are white folks in Dallas filing that lawsuit?
No, but answer my question. Who is stopping any black person in this country from voting? I hear about voter suppression all the time.
There are many places in the South where white people feel that demographically they're now being outnumbered.
They are.
And so what they're doing, they are suppressing minority votes, because if they don't suppress them, the minorities will outvote them, and whites will now be today what they soon are becoming, the minority. And voting wise, minorities will control the electoral process in America.
Let me ask you one question. And look, I'm not that guy, but why wouldn't it be fair for white people to have the same ethnic or racial argument that black folk or Hispanic folks, look, I don't believe race should be part of anything. I don't
tell-
believe race
let me
should be
tell
part
you-
of anything.
Let me tell you why. Because white folk don't have a history of being lynched going
Payback.
to the voting polls.
This is payback.
White
right?
folks don't have a history of
Got
their
it.
churches being bombed
Got it.
because you were teaching black people how to vote. White people don't have a history of having their homes firebombed because they went to a voting poll and voted. Here's the problem. This is what Minister Malcolm X said. This is a case of the chickens coming home to roost. Don't cry now when you got to sip from the same cup that you all gave us to drink from.
All right.
So guess what, baby? Soon you got to deal with what you laid in the ground. Those seeds are growing now, and
Hear
you'll
this?
reap what you sow.
You hear this? This is the problem, my friend, is that there's payback you want to do. That's the
It
problem.
ain't about payback.
Sure
It's
it is.
about
No,
you
come
all
on.
having to deal with the reality that what you sowed in the field, you shall reap what you have sowed.
The only problem with that is I ain't the guy who sowed it.
And guess what? You're going to enjoy those benefits that are coming, baby, whether you like it or not.
I think he took a light. I think he took a light on him.
Think he's going what?
I think he took a light on him. I think he could have. I think he could have ripped it. You know what I'm saying? I think he could have, handed it to him a little, differently. But I think that that dude right there was talking. I think he was like on some more like, you know what? I agree with him what he's saying, but he didn't say it directly like that. But that's why he didn't eat him up like he ate up the other dudes. I know I ain't talking to myself. Hello, back to the P. Cuba. Don't hello.
We hear crook. We hear Boston.
Yeah, definitely not no crook.
Yeah, we hear Boston. Nah, Cuba about to make a show for 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So I was letting them know. It was, it's basically 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. So everybody, we be going over to the CUBADELBRONX show where we do late night talk, talking after dark with Cuba. Appreciate everybody for coming through. You know what I'm saying? The New Jersey, New York connection with a little hint of Boston. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Family over here. That's what we do.
So you guys gonna go at 1 o'clock exact?
Yeah, Cuba going. He going to put the show together right now. So we be going from here straight to over there. You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. I'll be there.
Well, that's a fact. We both
Oh,
going
sir.
to
Salute to the chat, man. Let's all go over there, man. Make sure you hit that light on the way out.
Salute to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Me and the homie CUBADELBRONX. You know what I'm saying? This is Fuck You Fridays.
Tell a hater I said